You want to spar. You think it proves your skills. Premature sparring without a foundation is like merging onto a highway without knowing how to drive. Let me show you why. New students ask when they can spar. They want to test themselves, validate their training, and feel the thrill of combat. I understand that drive. At Modern Combat Martial Arts, we offer sparring at every belt level, including white belt. But participating in sparring demands a clear understanding of what you are actually doing. Without that understanding, you are not testing your skills. You are discovering that you lack them. Sparring is not a shortcut to competence. It is a diagnostic tool that reveals gaps in your foundation. You must know what you are looking for before you step onto the mat. Otherwise, you reinforce panic responses and build bad habits. The highway will always be there. Take the time to learn how to drive first. Imagine learning to drive. On your first day, you learn the basic controls: steering wheel, gas, brake. You practice in an empty parking lot. Now imagine merging onto a busy highway. You know the mechanics, but you lack the rules of the road, situational awareness, and defensive driving skills. You are not driving. You are crashing with style. Sparring without a solid foundation is exactly this. You have learned a few movements, but you have not built the processing elements: observation, recognition, formulation, that let you apply those movements under pressure. You are on the combat highway without a map. Your mechanical knowledge is necessary but insufficient for the dynamic environment. This is not a test of skill. It is a test of luck. In our system, real competence comes from mastering 6 core fighting skills across 3 developmental stages. At white or yellow belt, you have only begun basic skill development. You are learning spatial placement of positions or basic spatial movement. When you spar at this level, you are not applying the 6 core skills. You are discovering that you lack them. Your actions consist of frantic movements and reactive flailing. You might survive through athleticism, but you are not executing a repeatable skill set. You are reinforcing panic responses and developing bad habits that our training is designed to eliminate. Sparring without a foundation in physical mechanics is an exercise in confusion. You receive the stress test without understanding the engineering specifications of your own skills. Our philosophy is clear. The learning happens in the studio. Through disciplined basic skill development protocols, you build flawless mechanical form. You learn vector alignment, muscle tension, and timing. This is where you build your vehicle and learn its precise operation. The context is explored in sparring. Controlled sparring provides the highway environment. It shows you how your mechanics perform under pressure, against resistance, and in unpredictable scenarios. It highlights the gaps in your processing elements and your application of combative elements like timing and distance. Sparring without a solid foundation in physical mechanics is an exercise in confusion. You receive the stress test without understanding the engineering specifications of your own skills. We offer sparring because we recognize the desire for pressure testing and the reality of student expectations. If you choose to participate early, do so with this mindset. Sparring is a diagnostic tool, not a learning tool. It shows you what you need to work on in your basic skill development training, not how to fight. Your goal is not to win. Your goal is to execute your mechanics with as much precision as you can manage under duress. Did you maintain your guard structure? Did you move with intention according to your learned actions? You are responsible for your own foundation. The chaotic feedback of sparring will not teach you correct form. Only focused studio practice can do that. Sparring without that foundation is building a house on sand. True, justifiable confidence in combat comes from knowing you have a complete map and the skill to navigate it. Our system provides that map through its 6 elemental categories. We give you the vehicle, the mechanical skills, and teach you to operate it with precision. First, build your solo mechanical foundation through our online curriculum or in-person classes. Understand the cause and effect relationships by studying the digital library. Then approach sparring as the beginning of intermediate skill development application. Approach it not as a novice driver on the highway, but as a skilled operator ready to navigate complex traffic with a clear set of rules and a capable vehicle. Sparring is a valuable part of the journey, but it is not the starting point. Build your foundation first, then spar with purpose. Your skills will speak for themselves when you have done the work.